And do you have more homework this week?
We usually give it to us. He usually gives it to us on Tuesday.
Okay.
All right.
You're not gonna take your socks off because you might be slipping.
Oh, I did not.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to One Step Beyond.
In the living room.
The living room version. Yeah, so our AC is taking a break today. Let's do some warming up.
Okay. Shall we do the world's greatest stretch?
Yes.
I'll pet the dog.
Perfect. All right.
You can also pet the dog if you want.
Yeah. Walk it out. Right leg. Right elbow.
All right, so we both did races this past weekend, so this is gonna be a little bit on the light side.
Yeah.
Is that correct, Coach Marty?
I think so, although you never know once you get into it.
What?
I mean, you wrote it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I already forgot what I wrote. It's nothing too hard. Let's do one more of those.
So today on our podcast, we'll be debriefing every little detail of
Oh,
our races.
Yeah, everybody loves to listen to that.
Yeah.
They sure do, don't they?
They want it in 1 mile increments. What were you thinking? At mile 13, bike free.
She was thinking this, when it's gonna be over.
I know, I was like, this is really long.
Yeah. All right, let me get the timer pulled up. We're gonna do our usual routine. It's gonna be 3 rounds, 3 sets, 3 stations, 50 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I can't talk and look there. Can you look for interval timer? Sorry. Round 1, split squats. So that's, this. You could do all one, or you could switch halfway, and then you would switch on the last one. If you do all one, then all the other.
I'm gonna switch halfway.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch halfway too. Number 2, bridges, lying on your back, bridging up, right? If you have a medicine ball or exercise ball, you can use the exercise ball to make it a little tougher for your hamstrings. And number 3, close grip push-ups. If you need to go on your knees, that's fine. Or you can do a few regular and then go to your knees.
I'll do split squats.
Okay, I'll do push-ups.
I'm gonna do my split squats off screen.
We're gonna start in 5 seconds.
Oh, that's hard to see for the halfway.
I'm sorry.
I can see it.
Oh gosh, that's already hard.
No, not the whole time.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, go to my knees.
That was very loud. So,
Halfway. All right, Marty, let's hear about your swim.
Okay.
We'll do it. We'll alternate sports.
Sure. So I did the Beaver Dam Olympic. I don't think I've done an Olympic distance race since 2016. So it has been a while. Swim was good. I was wearing a wetsuit. Most people were wearing a wetsuit. One relay swimmer for sure was not. He was the fastest swimmer. But went kind of hard for about 500 yards and then tried to find my smooth, long, reaching out strokes. I don't know. I have
You're
no
doing
idea.
push-ups.
And then settled in, felt good.
Were you close to the relay swimmer?
I was maybe 30 seconds back at the end.
So you weren't able to draft off him at all?
No. The whole, from the beginning, he got a gap and then just slowly increased that gap.
And then in transition, was he like, in your face, old man?
Oh yeah. Yeah. He was like, I own you.
what did he actually?
That's halfway. He said, good job.
He's nice.
He's a nice guy.
So that is my swim. How about your swim?
Okay. My swim was also wetsuit legal. It was in Lake Murray, which is near Columbia, South Carolina.
You got to speak up.
Okay. Do I need to repeat myself?
No.
Okay. So Lake Murray is also an Army Corps engineer lake, just like Jordan Lake and Falls Lake. So it has kind of like a similar design, it has all these little coves all over. Logan, you're doing lunges. And the water temp was about 69, they said. It was an in the water start. And the first wave, which was open and Masters Open, there were only maybe 15 of us. So it was pretty relaxed. After about 150 yards, I was like, whoa, I'm tired. So I had to slow down a little bit. I can't see halfway.
That's all right.
There happened.
He's alternating waves.
And then I was with like a little pack. After the first turn buoy, we were swimming right into the sun, aiming for a green buoy with a green tree background.
Perfect.
So completely impossible to see the buoy. So I just swam with my little pack and hoped we were going the right direction. And I found the buoy when I swam into it. So we were going in the right direction.
Did anyone else swim into it?
Probably. You could not see this buoy until you were on top of it. And that was, I came out, there was one girl that was about 30 seconds ahead of me out of the water, and me and the other girl kind of came out together, but I must have hit the mat right before her because it said I was second.
Yay.
Yeah. Halfway.
Halfway.
Do some bridges, Logan.
I was just doing a lot of bridges. No, I was, Logan.
I'm watching you.
Was I doing bridges?
No.
Yes, I was. I was.
No, you're not. Now you're arguing about the waves.
Penny, you were my witness. I was doing bridges, wasn't I?
Oh.
Yeah, you were doing bridges. Lady, he was doing bridges. I'm telling you. I'm gonna come on top and lick you. Lick your face off.
Oh, how was your T1, Coach B?
Okay, my T1 was, I have to give myself an A. I was actually pretty quick for my first race of the year.
Awesome.
Yeah. Guy next to me was way too close, and he actually had racked his bike, and ours were intertwined.
He racked his bike on top of your.
Yes, he did.
Nice.
And I came out of the water ahead of him, and when I took my bike off, I accidentally knocked his helmet to the ground.
That's halfway. How bad did you feel about that, Coach Bree?
I felt really bad because it was one of those helmets that had one of those face shields, and that detached. Hopefully it was magnetic. I don't know. Maybe he was able to put it on real quick.
I think they're magnetic.
I paused and stared at it.
And you're like, I'm out of here.
And then my sister said, just go. So I left.
That was the end of that guy's helmet.
How was your T1, Coach Marty?
So it was a kind of a longish run from the water's edge to the bike rack area.
No.
I was not fast through that, running in a wetsuit and all that. So got up there, start to finish was 2 minutes. So not too bad. Uphill run too.
Yeah, that one is uphill. Mine wasn't quite as long as that, luckily.
Do you want to talk about our bikes?
Yeah, you do your bike.
Okay, so it was right
Halfway.
about 24 miles. I had 23.7, and I have not been hammering the bike in training. So my strategy was just to find that kind of moderate hard, basically like a heart rate zone 3 area, or 85, 90-ish% of FTP, for those of you that know all those numbers. So, moving, but not 100%, because I couldn't go race at 100%. Yeah, and that's how it went. Like, it was almost 1,000 feet of elevation, and I was faster on the second half. I was looking at my 5-mile splits. My first 5-mile split was around 16:11. The next one was like 16. Then I had a couple in the 14s, and the last bit was right around 19 miles an hour. So I was just under 20 miles an hour, which is, it does the trick.
Halfway.
It's certainly not Ironman conditioning. I did this race 6 years ago when I did American Triple T and Ironman Chattanooga that year, and my total time was 20 minutes faster. So it's much different.
Tell us about how everyone who passed you
Oh,
and
so
your friends.
yeah, so all my friends on the bike course who passed me, I would say good job, and they would say nothing because they're not friendly.
Except for one guy.
One guy said, "Good job, man." Yeah,
Good job, Murray.
everybody's focused, which is, you're entitled to be focused. I have this good friend Tom who, when he passes me on the bike, I'm always a good job, Tom. But Tom doesn't say anything.
Oh.
He just rides right by me. Makes me very sad.
Well, I can speak from experience, but really only on the run is when I have trouble sometimes saying anything because I'm so tired.
Sure, halfway.
But I usually do try to say good job. Like, you know what I bet happens to Tom? Marty, he's passing so many people.
Right, yeah.
He can't possibly say good job to everybody.
Say 300 good jobs,
Yeah.
500 good jobs. Yeah, that'd be annoying.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the last round?
Yeah.
Are we almost done?
We have one more station.
Oh,
But yours is bridges, so.
yeah.
You need to move.
Oh.
Come on. Okay, so my bike, it was rolly, but not as rolly as Beaver. And it was 16 miles, which is a solid bike for a sprint.
Sure is.
I caught the first girl around the 5-mile mark, and I had no idea that I didn't actually drop her. She just like hung out behind me the rest of the ride.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. I felt pretty good on the bike. I maybe went slightly too hard.
What was your average pace?
21.8.
Woo! Spicy.
Yeah. It probably would have been 21.9 or even 22, but at the very end, I got caught behind this truck that was pulling a trailer it was at a state park. And he didn't know what he was doing, and he was going very slow because there was all these, people. And then he ended up stopping and putting his flashers on.
Yikes. What'd you do then?
I went around then.
Nice. All right, little break. All right, round 2. Side leg raises. So just standing,
Attention.
doing that. If you have had enough of side leg raises for the week, you could do this as an alternate. So also working on some hip strength. Crunches, regular old crunches. And then number 3, arm curls. Your choice of style. You could, if you wanted to make it fancy, lift up inward, twist them out, and back down. That's what we're going to do here. All right. So side leg raises, crunches, and arm curls or bicep curls.
I'm gonna sound like one.
Okay.
I'm doing bicep curls.
I'm gonna sound like one.
I'm gonna do crunches. I did go back and forth with this guy from Clemson, it was like a good back and forth, like I would pass him and take the lead for a little while, and then, he would legally drop back.
Nice.
And then he'd pass me and I would legally drop back.
I had absolutely none of that. Everybody that went by me was going faster. And it was like, bye-bye. That's halfway.
So that's kind of the end of my bike ride. I don't really have anything else to say about that.
What were your 5-mile splits?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Sorry, I know one of them was under 15.
Okay.
Like I happened to hear that one buzz, but I didn't see any of the others.
All right. Tell us about your second transition.
Okay, so I was coming off the bike and my sister was there and she's like, she's right behind you. And I was like, oh no. And
Did she scare you?
no, but I didn't realize that she was there for like 10 miles behind me. I always put on socks in T2 because I have very dainty feet now. But I still have like the fastest transition of everybody.
Nice.
So I don't know what y'all are doing in transition,
Oh.
But y'all are very bad.
but you need to pick it up.
Get better, guys.
Are you including the men in that?
I don't remember.
Oh,
Maybe
my
not.
nose. Ah,
Halfway.
my nose.
How was your T2, Marty?
My T2
What's a T2?
was very
Transition 2.
good. I dismounted very carefully. I no longer do a flying dismount.
You didn't do a flying dismount?
No, I do a stop and walk dismount.
Oh.
Why don't you do a flying dismount? Because you're gonna break your back.
Exactly.
Oh, I have one more thing to add about my bike.
Okay.
You reminded me of it. Me and the third place girl, because we kind of came out of the water together, and then we had similar transitions. And we're both like, running out of transition, like pretty fast, and then we both stop. You're doing
You could use Penny's bone.
okay. We both stop, put our leg over, and then both of us could not get clipped in. So we're both just beyond the mountain line leg.
Wobbling around.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like, first race. Okay, back to you.
Oh, what was I talking about?
Your T2. Poor Penny.
So,
Halfway.
yeah, pretty quick. I also put on
Change your arm.
socks because I don't want my feet getting all beat up. And then remember to put on my hat, grab the race number, and ran out. And so it was pretty quick.
Tell us about your run.
Okie dokie. So 10K run, also a lot of elevation change up and down. The whole thing had about 500 feet. If my watch is correct.
I feel so bad.
Again, I'm not in the super duper shape that I once was. So going for that kind of moderate hard, and running just over 8s, and then kind of slowing down significantly on the uphills where I just didn't have it to like really push the uphills. All I could do was like just hold it together. So our race that we're training for is the Crystal Coast half Ironman, and the goal for us is really finish without feeling awful. So I use that race as
Halfway.
like a training day. I hate to say I used it as a training day, but it's the truth. Because I barely have done any bricks and I haven't run 6 miles off the bike in 3 years or 4 years or whatever. So held it together, got a little warm in the second half. Pace slowed down about 10 seconds a mile. So I was hoping to negative split, but I wound up positive splitting. And finished strong as I could. 51 minutes and change. So not terrible. Marty 2022. It's a good starting point, and we'll see where he goes from here.
I didn't speak French.
What are you talking about? What am I doing?
Celebrities.
I can't tell a story and remember what I'm doing. But I was happy with my race. Was happy to be out there. Happy to have no problems. It felt good. It was good to see everybody. That's always fun. Had a lot of camaraderie, and then since these two were out of town, I got to sit there for like 4 hours after and just hang out.
You sat there for 4 hours?
Halfway
Two.
with my buddies.
Which ones?
I got all sorts of buddies, Logie. No, I sat there for a couple hours, during my work and all that.
Sounds like a fun day.
Yeah.
There's a phone right behind your head. All right, so my run. So I came off the bike with another girl, and we kind of had similar transitions. I ran out just ahead of her onto the run. And our run was completely shaded.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And it was mostly flat. I definitely highly recommend this race. It was,
Lucky you.
yeah, it was a good one.
Why'd you go to there?
Fine.
I did not know anybody though, so
Wow.
that's not as fun.
No.
I knew one other person, and my sister was there cheering for me. But it was definitely not like your experience at Beaver Dam for sure. my calf was really bothering me a couple days before the race, so I was very, very worried about that. It was tight for a mile, and then it loosened up, and like now it doesn't hurt. So halfway, I have no idea. I have no idea what that means, or I don't know what's going on.
I'm trying to do a exercise with her bone once she gets to play with it.
Why don't you try to do?
I did it.
You did this?
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay. So anyway, did not feel great on the run. But I managed for the 5K, it was like a 21, 30 or 40. I can't really remember. It said it was 6:54 pace.
Sub-7s,
Yeah.
keeping the dream alive.
I mean, my watch had it slower because my watch never gives me all the mileage.
Sure.
And I won by a minute 10.
Wait, you won?
I won.
You won your age group?
I won overall.
You won overall. That's awesome.
Ow, look, don't throw it.
I just got smashed in the leg by a hyena.
And what was your award, Marty?
Oh, so one of the perks of doing the Beaver Dam race is if you get a award, you get a beaver, which is on the mantle behind me. I'll bring it over and show everybody in a sec. You should be very jealous. You need to have a collection of these at your house if you live in the local area.
As we do.
Between the two of us, we probably got 10 beavers.
All right, I'm lost at where we're at.
I have one more. I'm doing side leg raises.
Okay.
There it is. Look at that. I mean, don't you want that?
I like how you get smashed right in the pen.
Yeah. Did you see how it didn't phase me?
I was worried about getting stomped on the face.
I was thinking for me.
So my award was not quite as good as a
Oh yeah, you can,
squishy beaver.
you can display. Both of you can display your.
We think it's a placemat. It's like kind of made out of a cork board.
Halfway.
It's beautiful. It's
Got
beautiful.
a picture of the lake. And then my sister wrote my splits on the back,
Nice.
which was very nice of her. Okay, that's enough, Logan.
They must see it.
It's probably backwards anyway.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they can. The screen will show it normal.
Okay.
We see.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Rest break. Round three. Round three will be calf raises. If you have some stairs nearby, it's great to do eccentric calf raises, right? So your heels drop below your foot. Number 2 is bicycle crunches. And number 3, your choice of a tricep press or hand release push-up. So keeping your elbows tucked, hands come up, and then push up, trying to like push with force on the push-up.
All right, calf raises, bicycle crunches, and a tricep or hand release push-up.
Yes.
I'll do calf raises.
Okie dokie. We're going in 8 seconds. I'll start with push-up. Junior. Bicycle crunches.
Yay! You just got this beautiful just yeah. On your right.
It's on your left.
He's on your right.
Because they're on the left, so I say on your right.
But aren't you passing them on the left?
It's a thingamabob.
It's a choice.
So, see, they're on the left, and they're not moving to the right. So I just said
Oh.
right. On your left. It's getting tiring, guys.
Shut up.
What are we doing?
What is Logan doing?
Push-ups. And then you would do bicycle crunches.
You know my name is things I don't know if they're called. thingamabob, a thingamajig,
Yeah.
whatchamacallit.
Yeah. Those are pretty standard words. Oh, we started. How was recess today?
Good.
Was it?
Ah, I'm sweating.
Penny, I'm like kicking you every time. Oh, 20 seconds.
Okay, I'm trying.
Okay,
Okay.
good job. 10 seconds. Catchphrases, Logie.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thingamabob.
We're not keeping that beaver on our mantle, are we?
Forever. No, it'll go up in our collection.
Halfway. Let's take a break. 50 seconds of triceps.
You can take a break.
Improvise some easy biceps. Good job.
You can relax the rest of the workout, Daddy?
Yeah, this is it.
Okay. I'll just sit down on you. You sit. Oh, my legs. Ow. Is this a poster? No.
Not really.
Oh.
Can't be much left. Yeah, push-ups.
Well, I already did push-ups.
We gotta do them again for your second round.
Well, no, I didn't.
Oh yeah, you did them on a different round.
Yeah, there were push-ups in the first round and push-ups in the last round. We're totally supersetting it.
This isn't called a round, Mommy. This is called a set.
Yes. Thank you for the correction.
So we're in the station of a set of rounds. There are
Right.
3 rounds with 3 stations with what?
Yeah, three rounds.
3?
Each round has
Halfway.
3 stations,
No.
and each station is 3 times or 3 sets. So we're now in the 3rd round, second station. Well,
Second
second
step.
station, second set. That's right.
Whew. Took a while to get that.
3.2.2.
Hop with ha. That's what I just said.
Hop and hoppity hop.
Hop with hop. Hop. Hop.
Anyway.
No.
And Logan, Daddy did such a good job at the book fair that they wanted him to come back.
They did?
Yes.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
This is, if you have any more time this week, we'd love for you to help.
Please come back.
I did a volunteer station at the elementary school today, helping kids figure out which books they wanted and writing them down and all that for the Scholastic Book Fair. I'll pay so I can take a break.
I had to take a couple breaks on my bicycle crunches too. It's okay. All right, last set.
I think I'm gonna do triceps on this last one.
Okay.
Mix it up.
And Logie is done.
Yes.
Say bye-bye.
And don't forget, check out the Origami Yoda books, okay? Check out the Origami Yoda books.
Thank you for that commercial break.
Stay. There.
There you go.
I like the color scheme in this room more than upstairs.
Why?
The room looks much more vibrant with all the sunlight and better lighting and colors on the walls.
Yeah, if we were doing like professional.
Well, this isn't professional?
Oh, I mean.
Oh, we've got 12 seconds. Final burn. Hulk out. Oh, she's adorable.
Why won't anyone throw my toy?
You know what he wants to? He's on. Hulk it out! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Look at that muscle. We throw that bone for her. Just not at me.
Oh, she caught that.
Yeah, she's good. Halfway. You gonna drop Elmo on me? Five.
Last station.
Yep.
All right.
So do you have to leave after this?
It got canceled.
Oh, okay.
Something came up. I was going to meet an athlete for a bike ride. Something came up.
Something suddenly came up.
So can you go to the book fair now?
She's talking about tonight, buddy.
Yeah.
I was going to meet somebody.
Oh, Mommy, you know how I have a Bug the Bug?
Yeah.
There's a toy called Bug the Bug.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see it at the book fair?
Yeah.
That's funny. Did you and Rowan have fun
Yeah.
checking it
It
out?
was pretty cool.
They had the place to themselves. Special preview.
Yeah. Sneak preview.
How's our time?
13 seconds.
Oh, we can do it, everybody. Hang in there. Oh. That was it, right?
That's it.
Maybe
Good
we
job.
maybe we missed one. This usually stops.
So?
Yeah,
Oh. Ooh.
we missed something. Sorry.
Oh, it might have been in the second round. I feel like we were
Talking too much.
talking and not
We got
paying attention.
too much storytelling.
Apologies. We
Something.
must have missed something.
We only missed one or two. All right, let's stretch. Let's do overhead streamline stretch. Oh,
And you
buddy,
can
buddy, will you stretch with us?
stretch to the side.
Yeah. Stretch to the other side.
With your tricep
Yeah.
stretch.
Yeah.
I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. Okay.
Crossbody.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Can I finish about Fortnite, then I'm gonna play Raven. Okay.
Yeah. All right, good workout. That was not one of our challenging ones, but that's probably good to repeat from a post-race kind of idea. We're going to turn this stream off. See you next week. Thank you for joining us if you're out there on YouTube. All right.